I think that the government has broadly accepted my recommendations, and as I like my recommendations, I'm broadly pleased. They were slightly less than candid, I think would be the most honest term, about the question of funding, which is the elephant in the room. They said that they're still interested, they said that they want to continue experimenting, but I think that a bridge that is halfway across a river does not solve the problem. And thus I think that they're going to have to accept the fact that some form of funding reform is inevitable if they want the entire apprenticeship system to work as they desire. It all comes down to, do they accept the core proposition that funding has to be routed through employers to the training providers rather than directly from the government to the training providers. If they can accept that philosophical principle, then there's more than one way in which it can be accomplished. I don't want them to conflate my desire for a tax vehicle to be the only solution. There are admittedly other ways of getting there. The reason I said that my recommendations have to be taken all or nothing is because we compromise the outcome if we don't treat this as a holistic, systemic solution. This is not a series of individual incremental improvements to a current system. It's a core redesign of the entire system, which is what I was chartered to do. And so it's not so much that I was issuing an ultimatum as I was issuing a concern and a warning that unless they try for holistic accomplishments, they will end up with no outcomes at all. I think that what they're going to find is that by having accepted almost all of my recommendations, that they will find themselves in a position where they largely probably end up accepting all of them, because I think that the implementation will reveal that you either have a system or part of a system, and I don't think you can do it with part of a system. I am optimistic that apprenticeships and the future of apprenticeships is quite bright in this country.